our
Hi.
channel.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
It's a pleasure.
today I invited
Yeah.
Usmisele Mukudwa. He's my brother,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
Why I'm
Yes.
invited him? Because we're going to talk about a topic that was requested by one of our followers, Ionela. Shout out to
Yeah.
Ionela. So
Hi,
the
Yonela.
Yeah.
so the topic
Yeah,
name
Yonela. Yeah.
the question was that the question was around building plans and town planning issues. But townships, there's a lot of challenges when it comes to compliance with town planning or building
Yeah.
plans. So I decided, you know what, let's make this video for the benefit of those that don't have information, or even those that have information but they are still reluctant to apply, just to educate, empower, inform our viewers in terms of why it is important to comply by the bylaws of the municipality. So usimisele ke ulapha ke to discuss that, just impact into the building plan. I'm not an expert when it comes to building plan. I'm a town planner, so I'll talk about the issues. And then Usia, she's got some also questions now, because now this definitely we move around with this building plans, because also she's got a property and in future she would love to actually expand that property. So let's hope that you're gonna learn something out of this. Okay, I think let's start from here, guys. Next year, let's agree with before even a plan goes to the building plan, the building control officer. Start with the planning. There's an application.
Yeah, 100%.
There's an application is that required to rezone that property so that you can be able to accommodate land that you want to build in your property. Let's make an example. Lomdu, he's got a dwelling house, and to that dwelling house, he wants to add some units, ne? So that akwazi accommodate abantu to be able to make money out of that, like a rental income. But now, in terms of his current zoning, it's zoned for single residential. So it means in the town planning regulation, a single residential is only a dwelling house that can accommodate a family, or you can be allowed to have a granny flat. But when it comes to using your property for rental income, accommodating tenants, then it's another business. So now what happens is that the situation. So as a town planner, my advice to that person would be, first and foremost, that person must submit an application to rezone that property from single residential to a zoning that will be able to accommodate the units that he wants to build in his or her property. So the person submits application.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
I submit the application to the town
100%.
planner.
Yeah.
We agree, Siane,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
The previous discussion.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Then Lomda submits application to the town planner.
Yeah.
The town planner assesses the application, and the application is accompanied by a site development plan to see what is it going to be on the site.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Yes.
Then the town planner I assess the application. At okay, say approve. You can have these units before even the person puts a brick on the land. Firstly, the must get approval from the municipality that we consent you to do that development. If you start constructing without the consent of the municipality, that means that is illegal. Okay, I approve it. You approve a town planner. Guys, applicant. You approve a town planner. You must draft a letter of approval to the applicant to inform what you have been approved based on these conditions. One of the conditions in that approval will be submission of a building plan.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
And that's where you come in, just new.
Okay. Oh, thanks. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the opportunity that you have given me to come and bless you, Kula Platform Yako. And I'm very proud as a brother that from your first video up until this video, there's been progress, and the lighting it's on point. And I'm very proud because I'm not biased just because I mean, like, you guys are my sisters at the end of the day. And we've got a background of the construction because it's always been a dream of mine to plant back to Abantwini because of the experience that I've had when it comes to construction. Okay. I read a question. What I'm gonna do is I'll start from the start. What we usually advise Abantu is for them to choose like a professional team. When I say professional team, you choose your architect. Your architect has to be registered, to a professional body, and your engineer if your house needs an engineer. So what we normally do, people they go to a office that you call the information center where they get those applications. So the way they need to fill in, what they need to submit, documentation that needs to be submitted. Then they will be told upon what type of a building, if it's a type K or type Z or type J, and then they will fill it up. Usually, the architect will know what needs to be filled. So your professional body can be your architect or your draftsman, but they need to be under a professional body.
Okay.
And in
Sorry, Paula.
yeah.
So I presume when you mean about professional body, they should be registered professionally.
Yeah, professionally, they need to be registered.
And I guess
having that registration number.
Registration number, yes.
Yeah, that registration number. They have to get that registration number. And also, people always ask me this question: what type of a building that needs a plan? Any building that you construct, especially one, even a roof, that is deemed as a structure, you see, and you submit plan. It's either it's gonna be your full submission or it's gonna be minor works. Full submission, it's your new dwelling or your extension. It depends. Usually, you will have to call us so that we can have an idea of what needs to be submitted. Usually, if there's minor works usually for small things. Usually, people that usually go there is to our offices. People that want to put like a Wendy house. A Wendy house, if it's less than 12 square meter, that's deemed as minor works. If it's more than that, full submission. So that you can comply. The reason why we need
even for a Wendy house.
The Wendy house needs to comply. The reason why we say Wendy house is because of fire needs to check it. The distance from the house and fire, because we find that usually people they say that they would put Wendy house, and you find that they put people to stay there. Like your family, siblings, just to occupy
health and safety issues.
Yeah, health and safety issues, in terms like fire. Usually fire is always a problem, because you cannot put a flammable structure next to your dwelling. There's a distance from your main dwelling, like it's not on top of a sewer line. So that process kicks in. Then your architect, whoever that you choose, and then you will start drawing the plan, according to what you want. Then the architect will submit that plan. So then once it goes there, it comes to us as building inspector. We check according to the regulations. Usually we say, we site plan, your dimensions, and we look for the layout of the drawing. And then, the fire, usually we give it to fire, but we'll check it here and there. And then once we do that, it's taken to different, I would call it departments. It's taken to electrical, they check it out. It's also taken to fire and drainage, health. Once they check, they will look for whatever that they look for according to their regulation. Your plan for the owner will be posted via post, so that you can keep that. That, especially that plan, you will need to keep that plan. When I come for inspection, that plan needs to be on site.
Okay. Hey.
Okay, so before you resume construction.
Before we resume construction, then you will call me. Once your plan, you will only call the building inspector once your plan is approved. If it's not approved, you don't call the building inspector. I don't go on site. I only go on site when the plan is approved.